Welcome to the Lightforge. This is ADWCTA.
Hi, this is Merps. We are back from TwitchCon.
Woo.
No, it's been a long weekend. Oh man, there's been a lot of eating. So much food.
So many tacos. We were at TwitchCon for San Diego this weekend, which is why this is being recorded on a Monday night. Yeah, it's Monday. You know, that was like 4 days, and we were there for like 3 days, and we were both there, so there was no stream, and there was a lot of tacos and like Mexican food. I think that about sums it up.
Yeah, I think that about sums it up. It was food based. Like the
Very
trip was food
food-based.
based and people based.
Food and people, and not like people as food. That's not what
Yeah,
we're going for.
that's
I
TwitchCon
don't
2020.
don't want any liability for that.
I know.
If you're also wondering why we sound really tired, it's because we are really tired. I took a red eye back. I got like 4 hours of sleep on the plane, which is pretty good for like a 5.5 hour like flight to get 4 hours of sleep. I'm pretty proud of myself, but then I had to go to work, and I just got back like an hour ago, and so I'm pretty beat.
Yeah, I'm tired. I mean, I see you at least got some sleep on the plane. I couldn't because I got the worst possible seat. I got the middle seat, the row in front of the emergency exit. So my seat was uh just perfect 90 degrees and it couldn't go back at all.
Oh no, I didn't get my seat back. See, what I do is I take my giant duffel bag and I put it on my lap, and then I stick my head into the chair in front of me, like the top of my head, and I use that to like secure myself, and I stick my face in my arms, which rests on top of the duffel bag. That's my position. So it looks like
Yeah.
I'm just like done with life, but it's actually really comfortable.
I'm glad you have a system. That's great. Great for you. Fantastic. But TwitchCon is in the bag, and that's it for us this year. We're not going to BlizzCon. This is it. So
Mm-hmm.
for those of you who we saw at TwitchCon, thank you for being a part of our TwitchCon. We saw a ton of people
We
too.
saw a ton of people. It was really fun. It's like, I know if you're listening to this, you're like, wow, these guys really like did not have a good time at TwitchCon. They're just tired and beat up. But no, it was a lot of fun. We're just really tired. Like, I don't know how people do 4 days of this. Like, we were talking with Dreads, and he was there on like Thursday night, like, doing fun things, and then he was still there for Sunday night, and we're like, I was done after 2 nights.
I know there was a lot of day drinking involved as well during these days. And for Dreads, I know that he has like obligations and he has like people that he needs to meet as well. So for someone who actually has that kind of stuff, oh my gosh, I can't believe how or I can't imagine how tiring that is. But it was really cool. We got to
Yeah,
see some
yeah, because we didn't
people.
have to do that. It's really, we
No.
just got to hang out, and it was a lot of fun. San Diego's great. I don't know how many of you live anywhere close to San Diego, but don't freaking leave. It's a really nice, like, it's definitely my favorite city in California by far. It's my first time in San Diego, and I'm like so sold on that place. Just like the weather is perfect, the burritos are great, the people are like nice, but like in a way I'm more like, I think it's a better form of nice than like, and not to trash people in the South, because I like the Southern niceness too. I'm in Charlotte. But the San Diego niceness is like not in your face kind of niceness, you know?
Well, it's because they're enjoying life. It's like they are genuinely. It's like, oh man, this weather is
It's
great.
true. They
It.
seem genuinely happy, the locals we saw. Like all of them, including the bums.
I mean, it's a great place. Great weather, good food, not that expensive as well.
All right,
The
okay. The
food.
food was kind of expensive.
Well, it's because we went
That's
to the gas lamp district. So
I had a
obviously,
fish taco that was $10 per fish taco, and it was
but
great fish taco.
oh my god, yeah, yeah. Yeah. So just to let you guys know, if you were not at this year's TwitchCon, or if you haven't been to any TwitchCon in general, I'll just let you guys know that for future reference, if you do decide to go to a TwitchCon, there is really not much to do at the actual convention. The draw of TwitchCon really is so that you can see the people that you've been interacting with on the internet, right? Whether it's fellow people in chats, fellow people from discords of streams that you frequent, or if it's just your favorite streamers. It's a huge convention, but you will randomly run into people. I got to chat with Toast twice, and I didn't even communicate with him beforehand. We just well, he came up to the streamer booth when I was streaming with Dreads, and then we saw him just randomly upstairs on the second day of the convention as well.
I got a picture with Toast. I realized the last time that I saw Toast, I never took a picture with him. Well, because Brand New's like really into Toast, and I'm like, hey, I know this guy. He knows I exist.
Which a picture proves nothing.
Totally. Picture totally proves that.
If any of you guys go up to Toast and ask for a picture, he'll take a picture with you. So, I saw Crip the first night. He seemed very busy, mostly because Rania was like grabbing his hand and leading him somewhere. I was like, all right.
I can't believe I missed Crip. If you guys don't know, Crip is like a giant, like a huge, gigantic human being. And apparently he walked right by us as we were walking somewhere, and I was totally just like oblivious.
I waved to him. He waved back, and I was like, I'm not gonna stop him. I'm not gonna stop him from going where he needs to be. If Rania needs you to get to your next appearance, you better get to your next appearance. So yeah,
we waited on a line to meet and greet Hafu.
Yes, that was
just like any other fanboys.
Any other fanboys, and then we had a nice chat with Dog, because he was just there at the side to like support her during the meet and greet. But afterwards, because we all want to sort of hang out after she was done with her meet and greet, we were just talking with Dog after that as well, and so that was pretty cool. We got to chat with him and see what he's doing. God, he's so good looking in person.
He's a very good looking man.
God, how is Dog so attractive?
I mean, he's pretty good looking on stream, but it's not like camera angles or anything. He's just like a legit good looking dude.
God. All right.
Let's move off that. Another highlight of TwitchCon were random people recognizing me. That was cool. Just like if you were one of that happened like 3 times in the span of an hour. Okay, we were not at TwitchCon for that long, so we hid in the partners lounge a lot. We're very antisocial people. But out on the floor, I thought that was more than I thought I'd get recognized. All right, I think I was recognized like 5 times in total, and we were on the floor of TwitchCon for like, I don't know, maybe like a total of like 6 hours.
It was not very long.
It was not very long. Like most 6 hours, probably only like 4 if I'm really thinking about it.
It was much less. Yeah, it was much less.
Because and this is if you're going to TwitchCon, like there's not that much happening. Like there's a lot of things happening, but there's not like 4 days worth of things happening. There's like half a day's worth of things happening. And then if you're into a particular event or something, maybe tack on another like quarter of a day or something. And the rest of it is just people. But it was cool. Just people like, walking by and be like, hey, you're the arena guy. I'm like, yes, you have no idea what my name is, but that's cool.
Exactly. Twitch does a good job of having some live events. Like they have the TFT. So if you're interested in just watching that, you can watch that. They had the Twitch Sings finals.
That was really cool.
That was pretty cool. We went there to see that. Other than that, the expo hall, if you guys are curious, it's just a lot of companies sort of, promoting their brand. They'll give away maybe like a free coupon here or there. You get to try out some of their tech. If it's something like, a graphics card company, they'll have lots of, various games in their station so that you can ooh and ah over their technology. So it's a lot of that. It's not so much available. And then upstairs, there's a lot of official Twitch loot and merchandise, and there's a lot of third-party loot and merchandise. They were
so cheap. Not the third-party ones, the ones from Twitch. It was
the third-party ones are
like expensive. The shirts were like $7. Like I bought so many. I'm just gonna walk around 7 days a week now with Twitch outfits.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh, if you're wondering if we're gonna talk about Hearthstone Arena, no, no, that's not what this Lightforge is about anymore. We're just gonna be reviewing conventions. This is the new podcast. But no, we're gonna talk a little bit more about TwitchCon because we just spend a lot of time on there, and it's we'll call it the question from the GOAT, the giant question, the biggest question from the GOAT. What do you guys do at TwitchCon? And after that, we'll talk about the actual arena relevant thing, which is that
Oh,
23 cards are returning to standard, and they're going to be in arena, and some of them are really arena
yeah.
relevant.
Yeah, we'll
But
talk about that later.
we'll talk about that later. Also, because I don't know how much it matters, because dual class arena is apparently also coming back, and when dual
I
class
know.
arena is in, not a lot of things matter. Okay. So TwitchCon. I just want to give some shout outs to people that the like we like the arena people especially, right? Like these are arena people that I mean they're I'm gonna list a bunch of streamers. And we hung out with them for like a night, some of them for like 2 nights. It was really cool just to be able to like talk like not just streaming but like arena stuff with people who are like that into it. Like A Dubs, Coast, Judge, Happa, David, Redbeard, and of course Dreads, who I don't know, Dreads just like ate a lot of food with us. Like a
Not
lot of
enough.
food.
He talked a big game with me before this,
Uh-huh.
but I don't know. He couldn't step it up to
Well,
the
I
level that
thought
I
he
thought.
ate plenty of food, okay? You're just next level. This is what Merps did. Uh, just- I kid you not. He would eat like 2 man's worth of food, and then he would poop for an hour. Literally an hour, just in the bathroom. Not like avoiding me, in the bathroom for an hour, but I would hear the poop because we had a very cheap hotel that I mean it wasn't cheap, but it was like cheap for the area, I guess. And the bathroom door was not soundproof at all in any way, shape, or form, and there was no like ventilation sound, so I heard everything, and it would just be like intermittent pooping like for an hour, and then he'd go out and eat more stuff, like another 2 man's worth of food, followed by another hour at some point of intermittent pooping. And this would happen 3 times over the course of a day. That's what it's like to travel with Merps in a place with really good Mexican food.
In between, I'm constantly eating popcorn as well because the
Oh my
partner
god.
lounge is so OP. If any of you guys are out there and you're like, oh man, I really want to become partner on Twitch, this is this is why you want to do it because then you get to go into the partner lounge where they have limitless Starbucks coffee, limitless like fruits and candies and popcorn, like fresh popcorn. They hire a guy to pop popcorn and then put it in little baggies. And did I eat five while I was talking to Dreads there? Yes, I did. Did I take some for the road? Yes, I did. You just keep on eating popcorn.
Yeah, the
It's
partner lounge
fantastic.
is pretty good. I don't even know if it's because this is my first TwitchCon. I don't know if the other partner lounges are better or worse or whatever, but it's very nice to be able to get away from the convention and be in the partner lounge. So if you're a Twitch partner listening to this, or you're an affiliate thinking of trying to get to partner status, just know it'll change your TwitchCon experience to have access to the partner lounge, like your own barista that's serving like a room full of like 20 people.
Oh, so good. They make a pretty good latte. So,
Mm-hmm.
and you get free waters there and free juices rather than the $4 waters
Oh my
at the
god.
convention.
Well, okay, it's
Oh
convention food,
my
right? It's really
god.
expensive. So instead of that, you get like free food and free drinks. And you get your own bathroom. Like not your personal bathroom, but like the partners lounge has a bathroom. And
Yeah, I wish we got our own grinning goat bathroom. I'm pretty sure something like Shroud, if he asked, he could have his own toilet. It'd just be the Shroud toilet. But no, no, no. For us, that is not that is unfortunately not a thing.
yeah.
But that's fine. That's fine. That's good enough for us. Overall, it was really great, and oh my gosh, the San Diego weather just made it so much better as well.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And we
Oh
also met some new people. I met Dexter, Slissa. These are people that I know about through Twitch, but have never spoken a single word to them.
yeah. Also, just people that we've seen in chat quite a few times, like Lesterburn, Mollybach,
Yeah.
right? We met
Mm-hmm.
Mollybach as well. So it's
Yeah, people who we didn't know, like I didn't know Mullibach was, and if you're in our chat, you see Mullibach, and we'll announce his name once a month because he's like a 40-month sub or whatever. And I knew he was a streamer, but I did not know he was like a partner MTGA streamer. And so we talked a lot about that, and I was like, oh, this is really interesting things that, if I had read chat more or interacted with chat more, I may know more about.
I know, and you recognize that these are actual real people, not just troll bots
Not just
looking to
people who
make
make up
your.
weird names and force me to pronounce them.
I know, it's crazy. So overall, tons and tons of fun, and
Okay,
that
quick,
was
quick,
even.
quick
Huh?
question to not just Twitch chat listening, but if you're listening at home, you know that Mexican drink that's spelled JARRITO
Oh my
S?
god.
How do you pronounce that? How many
Okay.
people actually say Jarritos? Because I tried to order a Jarritos at a Mexican place, and the lady literally gave me a super blank look and was like, what do you want?" And I said it 4 more times
You
before.
said it even worse, right? Can I have a jarrito?
Yeah, well, I was enunciating because she didn't seem like she understood what I was talking
You
about.
said jarito.
That's how it's spelled. All right, I'm not saying I'm right. I'm saying I think you should know what I'm talking about if you serve Doritos at your establishment,
Okay,
and
okay,
a clearly,
okay.
person who has very limited grasp of
Within
Spanish.
Spanish, how do you pronounce this word? Fajita.
Vegeta?
Nailed it. All right, on to the next one, I guess.
What's the next one?
The next topic.
We
I don't
don't
want to
have a
talk
list
about
of
Spanish
topics. Okay,
pronunciations
other
anymore.
good things about TwitchCon, or I don't know. What's a good thing about TwitchCon? Oh, Merps was a special boy at TwitchCon.
I
If
was
you
a
met
special
Merps, you
boy.
didn't even know he was a special boy. But
Oh, they know.
for
Everyone knows
whatever
how special
reason,
I am.
when you're getting your badge, the people who are handicapped and need have special needs, they have a little, not, it's not like a sticker on the back with like a red cross sign. So the people who are working at the convention knows that you're a special person and you may need assistance, and you get special like privileges, like you get to cut lines and stuff like that, because they're not going to make someone who has special needs wait in the same long line as everybody else. And they took one look at Merps and they were like, this guy gets the sticker.
When I got
Um,
my badge, they just looked at me and it's like, "Welcome to TwitchCon." And the girl who was doing it like just took it, slapped that sticker right on the back. And he's like, "I hope you have fun." And I'm like, "Okay, I hope to have fun too. Thanks a lot." And then later on, I learned that not everyone has that like Red Cross
mm-hmm.
sticker on it. And I asked, I was like, "Hey, so what's the sticker?" And they're like, "Oh, this is for special individuals who have some health issues as well, possibly." I was like, "Oh." Basically, they took one look at me and they're like, "Oh man, this is one special guy. Oh, so brave, making partner even through all of his difficulties." God damn it.
uh,
Oh.
so yeah, so we didn't take advantage of that like assholes at all. Um, what else happened at TwitchCon? We ate so much food. It was just really so much eating and drinking. So much
Yeah,
eating
it
and
was.
drinking. So much Merps leaving the bar at like 9:30 and being like, "All right, guys, I'll see you later. I'm going to go home now and watch ESPN and poop for an hour."
I'm 33 years old. I do what I want, and that's what I want to do. Like, do I want to spend more money and feel worse because I'm drinking, and then go back all tired? No, I'm gonna go back when I'm somewhat tired. All right, I'm gonna end the night off right by reading, my articles and watching Sports Center until I fall asleep by 10:30. Boom.
You could have
And
been hanging out with cool people like me,
none of you guys are cool.
like
All right.
Coast, like overexposed.
Look. All right.
You could be meeting new people, huh?
You
I
guys are
met Annie
interesting.
Munition.
Okay,
That was pretty
look, all of
cool.
you guys are interesting, but let's face it, none of us are cool. Okay, all right, we're all interesting
Okay.
people,
At
but none of us are
TwitchCon,
cool.
cool is not the way you're talking about. It's a different kind of cool. It was also just really interesting to like be around people who are all like either really into Twitch. I mean, they're obviously all really into Twitch, but like trying to make it as like streamers professionally, or trying to make like build an audience like as a streamer, like not quitting your job yet levels. To like people who are trying to make it into the industry, and people who are like on top of the industry, right? Like you have this whole like spectrum of people, and we vaguely know bunches of people from each of these categories, and to come at it from a really cynical perspective of like, yeah, we got our day jobs, we like our day jobs.
Yeah, it's
There's no one like us there. It was kind of weird, but it was really like, if you're a streamer, like in all seriousness, if you are a streamer, whatever level of the spectrum that you are on, and you don't go to TwitchCon for whatever reason, go. Like just the whole atmosphere and the people that you talk to, it really like, I mean, it motivates me to stream more.
Yeah, go at least once. Like that's the thing.
Yeah, at the very bare minimum once.
Yeah, there are some people who like don't want to go, and you have people across the spectrum who don't want to go, right? Whether they are sort of trying to make affiliate or just trying to make partner, or people that are super duper established who don't go and just keep on streaming. That's fine, but I think you owe it to yourself, if you're interested in this space at all, to go at least once, just once. And then you can see how much you want to go, because I know a lot of people who are there. They need to stream, right? They're like, oh gosh, I'm taking time off. We were talking to Dreads as well, and he had a good time. And I think Dreads is also just very good at networking. Period. So I think that was very helpful for him. But at the same time, he's missing out on streams, and for everyone who's
there, you're missing out on streams. But
yeah, you're missing out.
Do it. It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. You're just, because how else? When else are you going to be around a bunch of streamers? Like streamers sit in their bedroom or office or den or whatever and like stream and play video games. Like you're not going to get a whole bunch of streamers in a bar together that often. And in TwitchCon, you literally just walk around San Diego, and in every bar, more than half the people are from TwitchCon, and probably like half of them are streamers. So you're really amongst your people.
Yeah. Oh, and for those of you guys who don't know, if you were not able to get a ticket to TwitchCon, but you were interested in any of the panels, you can watch them all for free because Twitch has VODs. So if you're interested in any of the panels at all, you can watch them all for free. So once again, you don't go to TwitchCon for the panels, right? Because you can literally just watch all of them for free in your underwear in your bedroom. You go so that you have to put on pants and meet people at the actual convention.
Not gonna lie, that was the worst part of TwitchCon.
I know it was.
Day.
As soon as ADWCTA gets into the room, boom, shirts off, pants off, just underwear, and then he
I remember the first night we got into the hotel room. Like I took my shirt off and my pants off like I normally do when I enter a room. And you turn around and you were like, "Whoa, that was quick." I was like, "I don't know, was that quick?" I don't think that's very quick. Fast. That's just the first action you do to get comfortable when you go into a hotel room. Like your hotel room, your private hotel room, not just like any hotel room. I want to clarify this, okay? This is I'm not Louis C.K.ing it out there.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. We don't need any of that. But yeah. So that was kind of TwitchCon in a nutshell. It was a really good time, and I think it is just overall good for everyone there who is either trying to make it or who are like going at it for a while.
Like even if you're just thinking about it and you're a Twitch fan, like there's plenty of people who don't stream, and like the people we met all were having like the best time. And if you have like money issues, because it's like $300 for like the full pass, but just don't get a pass. Just show up to the city during TwitchCon and hang out at bars. You will meet people. Because like I said, the convention is like a one-day event, unless you're watching like all the esports competitions, or like if you're super into Twitch, it could be more.
It could also be really worth it if you're literally drinking an energy drink every 30 minutes.
Oh my god, okay.
Because they pass out so many energy drinks.
I didn't get a chance because I arrived late, right? It was Friday, there's already been a day and a half there, and I was gonna go hang out with Merps. So when I met them, I was like, hey guys, like, what's around here? What kind of swag do I need to get before, like, we head out? And they're like, there's nothing but energy drinks. I'm like, huh? And it's like, no, just different types of energy drinks all over the place. I'm like, okay, but what about shirts? Maybe a mouse pad. It's like, no, just energy drinks.
There
And
are
more
some
energy
shirts,
drinks.
but no, there are energy drinks, and they had what was it, Mountain Dew, like
Oh, we
Game
got a
Fuel.
Mountain Dew pad, like free voucher thing that I need to redeem.
Yay! But no, the company that was going the hardest there was
Oh,
Bang.
okay. We got to give a shout out. Free advertisement. They're not paying us. I guess they gave you 2 energy drinks. I'm not sure that counts as.
I immediately ditched.
Okay, so they're definitely not sponsoring us.
Definitely not.
Yeah, so there were just like, I want to say 12 very attractive girls and like 4 pretty attractive guys. I don't know. I didn't get a good look at them, but they were all really good dancers, and there was just a music just like pumping for the entire convention. Starts at 9 a.m. Probably closes down at 6. So that's like they would rotate and everything, right? But that's like a solid 9 hours of just dancing and promoting nonstop for 4 days.
Yeah. They had dance circles where one person would come in and like break dance. It was super high energy during the entire time, and then sometimes they
Handing
would
out
have like
free
coordinated.
bang.
Yeah, yeah. They
Their
would be
slogan is "Wanna
tossing,
bang."
yeah, tossing stuff into the crowd, like goodie bags and like bracelets,
It was a
and
good
then
atmosphere, and they always had a
it was
crowd
great.
around them. I was like, all right, I guess this works.
They spent a lot of money to promote this lifestyle. It's like, hey, if you want to be fit and blonde and not the socially awkward gamer that you are, drink Bang. The drink itself is not good, but huge props to the company for going all
I mean,
in and
Merps
selling this
knew the drink
lifestyle.
itself was not good because he took the first one, he drank it, and he like stopped drinking after like 2 sips. And the next day they got him again, and he got another drink. That's how good
Well,
the advertisement was.
no, the next day, because Dreads was there, I was
And
like,
you had to get a drink with him.
I had to get a drink with him, and he got it, and he tasted it. And let's say there was a lot of undrunken bang in the trash can. But you know what? Huge props to them, and they got us talking about it on a
Yeah, no,
podcast, right?
it's a great
Well,
marketing effort. Like it was actually one of the truly impressive marketing efforts that I saw at TwitchCon. And if you think about it, it's a convention, right? That's like a lot of what people are supposed to be doing there.
yeah.
Um, okay, so anyway, I think that about covers TwitchCon. If you've never been to San Diego is quickly on like very like top tier one, right? Tier one U.S. cities that I would love to live in or visit again. It's just, and I never been before, and I didn't think much of it because San Diego's not like something you think about, especially if you're from the East Coast. But it was nice. It was nice. Beats out San Fran and LA in my book.
Definitely beats out San Fran and LA. Oh my gosh. I have major issues with those that we'll talk about in a
Okay,
separate
see,
Light
I
Forge.
like San Fran and I like LA.
Nope. Hate both of those
Okay,
places.
okay, judgy. All right,
Very judgy.
all right. Okay, let's move on to the arena. Back to the arena. News happened.
Why? Oh, fine. All right. So this past week, approximately 4 days ago, Blizzard came out with another blog post. It was called "Behind the Tavern Doors." See what's coming to Hearthstone. All right. So long story short, what they said was number one, they're shaking up standard play. And what they want to do is they are reintroducing 23 retired or wild cards back into standard. And the two that they confirmed 100% are Ragnaros the Fire Lord, which, if you guys don't know, is an 8 mana, 8/8 elemental. Can't attack at the end of your turn, deal 8 damage to a random
I
enemy.
cannot wrap my head around the idea of someone who plays Hearthstone listening to this podcast who does not know Ragnaros, but it's
It's
been
crazy,
gone
right?
from Arena for so long because it got Hall of
Exactly.
Fame so quickly that it is entirely possible.
It was the first thing. It was among the first things that was Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
So And then you have Nizak the Corruptor as well, one of the old
Yeah.
gods. 10 mana, 5/7, battle cry, summon your Death Rattle minions that died this game. So they're coming out of Wild, they're coming back into Standard, which means they are coming back into the arena with 21 other cards, which haven't been confirmed, but have been
But they
leaked.
have been leaked, and so we're gonna just treat this leak like it's fact, because it probably is.
It probably is, yeah.
Let's but yeah, and in addition to that, they also announced that there's going to be a dual class arena event happening again around Halloween for, I'm guessing, 2 maybe 3 weeks like they usually do. I don't know, people like dual class events. I thought the first one was cool, and then they did it again, and I was like, all right, we kind of get the point. Now they're doing it a third time. I'm kind of over it. But what can you do? They're also, the next rotation is going to happen, except they didn't announce it. So we
Yeah.
only assume the next rotation is going to happen soon. We actually don't know. Blizzard has not announced, they didn't even just skip over like what sets are coming in and what sets are going out. They didn't even mention that there was a rotation. But there will be more information coming out over the course of this week, especially on the October 4th. They specifically mentioned was a date when a lot of the details are going to be released. So we're looking forward to that date. That is going to be this Friday. So that's going to be cool. I don't know. This is also the time when I think, based on what they were talking about before in August, that maybe buckets are leaving. So maybe we'll get a taste of life without buckets. Maybe they do that when the dual class arena kicks in, and then they just like leave the buckets out once dual class leaves, right? Have a little transition event meta. A lot of ways Blizzard can go with this. None of them particularly great for like hardcore arena players, but it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. And I'm pretty sure it just means October and probably the first half of November is gonna be weird for the arena. You're gonna have dual classes. You're gonna have these weird cards coming back. You may or may not have buckets. Like it's just gonna be weird.
Yep. So you want to go through these cards that were leaked?
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, I see some people in chat talking about the leaderboards and how EU leaderboards haven't been released yet. So also at TwitchCon, like, rest assured, guys, like the arena streamers, big and small, they've got your back on all this stuff. All right, like there are Blizzard people there, there are Twitch people there. I've heard multiple people mention all the things that everybody is upset with or wondering about, to both Blizzard and to Twitch. If you're wondering about like Twitch rivals and like whether from an arena community perspective, Twitch Rivals 3 was a little bit of a letdown compared to Twitch Rivals 2 and maybe even 1, maybe especially 1 because I didn't win. But they take all the feedback, they gather our feedback right at the end, and there's a lot of overlapping feedback that say similar things, and there's reasons for the things that are going on, and they hear and they will do better next time, whenever next time is. So people are aware. They know. You've got a lot of supporters, not just us, out there saying the same thing. Okay, let's go through the cards that are coming back to the arena.
Let's do it.
Ragnaros N'Zoth we talked about. There's 3 other legendaries in neutral that are coming back. It's Sylvanas, Emperor Thracia, and Sylvanas is the one.
Okay, let's just call it. If you can't pronounce it, just call it Emperor.
Okay, so ET's coming back, and that's the card that buffs all the stuff in your hand by reducing its mana cost by 1 each turn it's around. Sylvanas is the one that steals something on the opponent's side, right? Like mind controls an opponent minion on Death Rattle.
6 mana, 5/5, Death Rattle, take control of an enemy, a random enemy minion.
Yeah. Yep. And Curator's coming back too, and we all remember the Curator. It's a taunt minion that draws 3 cards from your deck if they are. I actually don't remember what exactly.
Murloc, Beast, Dragon.
There you go, Murloc, Beast, and Dragon. So arena-wise, not the biggest impact for these guys, but it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see Ragnaros come back at least.
I mean, these are all, with the exception of Emperor Thorson, because ET, as you will call him, he's not really that great in arena,
No.
right? Like he's just really not that great. But the other cards are, ranging from pretty good to premium. Like these are really good legendaries. So like Curator is just a very good reload. Because there are lots of like dragons and Murlocs and beasts in the meta. Rag is just really great. And N'Zoth, we have quite a few death rattles now, and you're gonna play a few of them. And it doesn't take that many death rattles to just make it good, right?
N'Zoth
It's
is
like,
good with just like, I don't know, if you play 2 death rattles and then you play N'Zoth, you're good.
it's like let's just think about it. N'Zoth, it's a 10 mana 5/7. If you just summon 2 egg nappers,
You're good.
you're good. Like that's all you need, 2 egg nappers, and you're probably gonna play 2 egg nappers at least. Like we're talking about is 2 good 3-drop death rattles, and then you're good there. So yeah, these are all like pretty good cards. You're not gonna see them a lot because they're legendary, but they're not coming back and being reintroducing Nat Pagle. These are all cards that obviously are pretty solid.
Yeah, and you could get them on random effects too. So
Yeah.
okay, now classes. Druid's getting Coon back. I don't know what Coon is. I don't really care. I think he's the guy that gives you 10 mana and like refreshes all your mana.
Coon the Forgotten King. Jeez, you really do not remember this
They're
stuff.
legendaries. They don't
10
matter.
mana 7/7. Choose one. You either gain 10 armor or you refresh your mana crystals.
Yeah, so you refresh the 10 mana. Okay, pretty irrelevant. I mean, it's good. It's a good card. You should probably draft it. But it's, who cares? They're legendaries. This is arena. Okay, this is the game mode for the people. This is where the Chillwind Yetis and the Bloodfen Raptors shine / used to shine and don't shine as much anymore. But yeah, no room for Coon and no room for the other Druid card either. Astral Communion. What does that
This
even
is a
do?
never ever pick. Ever.
Is that the one that discards your whole hand?
Yes. 4 mana, gain 10 mana crystals. So it's an immediate ramp from 4 mana to 10 mana. And you discard your entire hand. This is a never, ever, 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 ever pick in arena.
So. Okay, so Druid gets nothing. Moving on, Rogue gets Shaku. Shaku is a legendary that does stuff.
Oh man! Wow, you came prepared. You don't know any of these cards.
I mean, they're legendaries. They don't matter. Okay, I keep
Shaku
telling you this. They're like misplays.
3 minion with stealth, and then whenever it attacks the enemy, you gain a card from their class.
Okay, like you attack the enemy hero.
No, it's just whenever
any enemy. Whenever it attacks, you get a card. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Still legendary. Swashbuckler's the other one. That one's gonna be key. That's the 1 mana card that gives you a random card from your opponent's class. And it's a 1 mana rogue card, which is always good for combos. 1-drops are always good for rogue with a dagger, and you preserve your card advantage. And you could like synergize it with stuff that does stuff with your opponents, like with what they call it. Cards that didn't start in your deck or whatever the synergy is, right? So that's a really good card, and yay RNG. Next up we got Shaman. Shaman has 2 freaking ridiculous cards coming back. These are some all-time favorite Shaman cards, and by all-time favorite I mean cards I wish did not exist. Thing from Below. If you totem a bunch, it's a free 5 mana 5/5 taunt that costs 0 mana.
6 mana 5/5 taunt, not
0 mana 5/5 taunt. So basically, if you've totem once in the game, it can come out on curve on 5 and be good. If you totem more at whenever you want to play this, it's just good tempo. And your other one is Evolve. We all know Evolve. We all remember Evolve.
Okay, that's good. So we always talk about cards that synergize with each other, right? When you're introducing cards. And this is something that we see right away. Shaman has 2 cards that are coming back that synergize with each other. and that's always a good thing. Like Evolve doesn't need anything to be good. Thing from Below doesn't need anything to be good, but they also have synergy with each other, and that's pretty freaking good.
Yeah, Astral Communion gets you to 10 mana, then you top deck your Coon, and you can refresh your 10 mana to do nothing because you don't have any more cards. Just perfect synergy.
So good. So
good. Mage up next. Flamewaker's back. It's an annoying card for Arena. I just keep remembering being super problematic in Constructed, so that's going to be probably more interesting in Constructed than in Arena. But it's a very good card in Arena. And it'll enable some of the spell shenanigans. And depending on what card pool we have in the next rotation in Arena, it could be some pretty crazy shenanigans with Flamewaker. Yeah, that's the 2/4. Whenever you cast a spell, deal 1 random damage somewhere to your opponents. Babbling Book is coming back.
Deal 1 random damage?
Per spell? No? That's not how it works?
Oh my god.
Deal 2? Deal
it's
3?
2.
Okay.
Not
you deal
3,
2 random damage. Sorry, I was just balancing the card in my head. Okay, that's what I do. Babbling Book is the other mage card coming out, which is Swashbuckler, but with mage spells. And that's a pretty good card.
Yeah.
You want to do Warlock?
Sure. Warlock, we're getting Imp Gang Boss back. This is one of the first cards ever printed that really pushed Warlock to another level. It was so good, so sticky. Back then,
back then it was unparalleled stickiness.
Yeah, and also back then there were more ways to take advantage of it. Remember, Power Overwhelming. Remember, Unnerfed Abusive Sergeant. These were things that were really good with Imp Gang Boss. But Imp Gang Boss is a 3-mana 2/4 demon. And whenever it takes damage, you summon a 1/1.
Like one of the best 3-drops ever created.
Yeah.
By Blizzard.
Yeah.
Now, really not like good. Super powerful. Like still premium, but not like the game's just progressed since Gang Boss was a thing.
Yeah, it's still gonna be really good, but the power level has definitely gone up. Answers have definitely gone up. So, but I'm sure Warlocks are still very happy that a card like this is coming back. But then we have Renounce Darkness. That's also coming back. It's a 2-mana spell. You're replacing your hero power and all of your Warlock cards with another class cards. Those class cards cost 1 less. But this is trash. Yeah. You are getting a random class's hero power and random class cards. And yeah, they're a little bit cheaper, but you've spent 2 mana and a card to do this random effect that on average is not that good. So pretty worthless.
Yup. We're just gonna go over this because people may look at it and think it's worth something. It's not worth anything. It's bad. There's always people who defend this card, and they're wrong.
You're wrong. Yep.
We'll go into it more at some point. Priest is up next, so Vol'jin's coming back. That's a legendary that is good because it reduces your opponent's minions' health. So it's like a semi-removal. It's almost like a hunter's mark.
Do you actually know what this card is, though?
It's a card with stats, and it has 2 health, which is the important part because the battle cry says switch your health with a creature's health, with that of another creature, the health of another creature, and that means you make that other creature's health too, and you take their like higher health.
Vol'jin is a 5-mana 6/2 with battle cry. Swap health with another minion. So that's what it is.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
And it's a pretty good legendary. But the real gem in Priest is that Light Bomb is coming back because Blizzard hates us.
Yeah. Well, Priest has like they just looked at Priest and they're like, wow, Priest doesn't have enough annoying ass AoE.
Nope, need more.
Yep. Oh man. All right, Light Bomb. Essentially forces every minion to take damage equal to their attack.
Why are you hitting yourself?
I know. That's the whole entire thing with Priest. Mass Hysteria, Light Bomb, all of this stuff.
All right. Insanely good card, FYI. If you're on the fence about thinking whether it's a super premium card or just a really good card, it's a super premium card. and it's still a super premium card. The time has been kind to it. Warriors up next. They get Varian Rin back. I love Varian Rin. It's like a, I don't know, 7/7 or something for 10 mana, and you like draw 3 cards, and if it's a creature, you summon it, and if it's not a creature, you just like get the card.
Yep.
But that's like a lot of board presence, and wins you games straight up. You also get a Bloodhoof Brave, which is like a 2/6 taunt for 4 mana that has like Enrage +2 attack, +3 attack.
+3 attack. Yeah.
It's a good card.
It's a good card. Yeah. All right. On to Hunter. Hunter is getting back Call of the Wild. Ooh. 9 mana spell. You summon all 3 animal companions. So you got your Huffer, you got your Leok, and you got your Misha. Just extraordinarily good.
Yeah,
it used to be 8 mana.
Yeah, and it fits into what Hunters do now.
Definitely,
which is like be slow and win on card advantage because Blizzard started overcompensating.
I know. And then you have Lock and Load. Lock and Load is you first have to like cast it. That's the problem, and then afterwards any other. Well, yeah. And then each time you cast another spell on the turn that you cast Lock and Load, you add a random Hunter card to your hand. So first, you're spending a card as well as 2 mana to cast Lock and Load, and then you have to have spells, and then you get random Hunter cards. It's just no, not worth it.
Mysterious Challenger for Paladins coming back. 6 mana, 6/6. Put all your secrets from your deck onto the board. Secret Paladin, the original Secret Paladin card.
Even if you just pull 1 secret, it's like okay.
Yeah.
It's like okay. Yeah.
I totally put it in my deck if it just guaranteed that I pull 1 secret. And not just any secret. It's a secret that you found good enough to put into your deck.
Yeah, hopefully you don't just like draft all secrets after you get Mysterious Challenger, because that's not gonna be good.
Yeah, Paladin secrets still kind of suck.
Yeah, and the cool thing is they're coming back with one of Paladin's actual good secrets. You're getting back Avenge. So it's a 1 mana Paladin secret, and whenever a friendly minion dies, you give +3/+2 to another random friendly minion. It's a good secret. It's good. Lots of tempo. You're getting like a Flame Imp stats on another minion. So yeah, that's another good thing for Paladin as well. If you're coming back with Mysterious Challenger, might as well come back with a good secret, not like stupid Sacred Trial or something like that,
Mm-hmm. So overall, there's no analysis because we don't know what format's Arena is going to be in. So anyone who tells you that they can analyze what the effects of these things are, they're lying to you. Because they can only analyze based on this meta, which is not going to be the case when the new meta comes out. And they can't even predict the new meta because Blizzard didn't tell us what the hell is changing, but almost certainly at least one, if not multiple things are changing with the arena. So, collective shrug is our expert analysis of how this will affect the meta. But I do like the direction that they go here. It's obviously very constructed focus, but the cards like Avenge, I feel like should not leave the arena. Or maybe even should not leave constructed. I don't know. But they're so core a part of, and they're such well-designed cards that, I think they add stuff to the game rather than take away from it. And they should just be permanently a part of the classic set. Like, there's no shame in having the classic set grow. Or they could be like, Classic 2, right? And the Classic 2 grows, and you get to preserve your Classic 1 experience because they care about the new player experience and all that stuff, right? But just make this other group of cards that's evergreen, and from the wild sets, the ones that they like, the ones that they're like, oh, this was a good design. I can't believe we have to rotate it out.
All right, so those are the cards, guys. If nothing else, it'll be interesting because here's the thing. If we're doing dual class arenas and it's going to be a shit show anyways, you might as well pile more shit onto the shit show, right?
Yep. Exactly. That's exactly how I would put it in those exact words. But yeah, I don't even know what we're going to talk about next week because I don't know what the situation is going to be next week in the arena. I feel like like a lot of stuff is dropping on October 4th. Some people think that October 4th is when the patch is even going to be. Like they're going to drop the knowledge on us about what they're going to do along with the patch that changes everything. Entirely possible. Or at the very least, we'll get a lot more information on October 4th. But yeah. Anything else you want to add? Anything you want to talk about TwitchCon or?
Nope. End it. End it now.
Okay. We're really tired. Really tired. Super tired.
End it.
Until next time, this is ADWCTA.
Bye.
That was Merps. See you guys.